What's up, guys? It's JVD, and I'm gonna make a quick little video talking about the Denver Broncos versus Carolina Panthers game last Thursday, September 8th. Now, I'm a huge Broncos fan, if you guys didn't know, so I'm very happy with the way that game ended. And Trevor Siemian, the new Broncos quarterback, looked really good, especially in the second half. He was making good throws. He was getting out of trouble really fast. If there was nowhere to throw, he'd run it. And he'd run it well, too. He seemed really athletic. He had over 20 rushing yards, I believe. And CJ Anderson, my God, 140 total yards, 2 total touchdowns, and Jesus Christ, just an amazing game for CJ Anderson. And we need him. The Denver needs him to step up like that the entire season. If he does play like that the entire season, he could honestly win the MVP. I'm not even messing around. If he plays like that all season, he can easily win the MVP. And Denver's defense was great, especially in the second half. In the entire game, they had 1 pick and 3 sacks, which Von Miller got to. At the end, when Von Miller got to Cam Newton, you could see the joy on Von Miller's face. He was just like, yes, I got you again. You cannot beat me. And at the end of the first half, when Denver was down by 10, I was like, okay, all Carolina's got to do is close it out and they're going to win. But then CJ Anderson came out, scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and then everything was looking up. Carolina had a field goal to make it 20. Then on that final drive, I got so nervous when Gano made it, but thank God Denver called a timeout when he made it, and then he missed it, and I got so happy. Denver starts off 1-0, Carolina starts off 0-1. And Cam Newton looked good for the most part, especially in the first half, not so much in the second half. He threw a touchdown to the returning Kelvin Benjamin, who had a great game, 92 yards and a touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin had a good game. Jonathan Stewart only had the 64 rushing yards, which is decent. I mean, Newton had a great rushing game. He had that rushing touchdown, passed for 1, threw for 1, broke 2 records. Unbelievable. Ted Ginn Jr. had, 2 catches, I think. I don't know. He didn't do great. With Kelvin Benjamin back, that's Cam's #1 target, besides Greg Olsen, who's also had a pretty good game. 70 yards, I think. Maybe 60, I'm not sure. Carolina's defense looked good, though, especially that new cornerback Bradbury, who's replacing Josh Norman. I'm sorry for that little cut right there. Something came up anyway. So yeah, Ethan Bradbury did very good in that game. He covered Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders very well. And their secondary just fell apart in the second half, and so Luke Kuechly got mad. Thomas Davis Sr. just wasn't clicking. Their defense just couldn't stop, especially CJ Anderson in the second half. Yeah, they just fell apart, really. Now, for the last part of this video, I'm going to talk about the best fantasy players of this week. So, quarterback, I'm going to go with Carson Palmer. I think he's going to have a really good game. Hook up with David Johnson, Michael Floyd, and Larry Fitzgerald a lot against the Patriots on Sunday night. And now, running back, I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson because I just don't think that Titans defense is good enough to stop a running back as good as he is. Wide receiver, Julio Jones. Antonio Brown might be the favorite in a lot of people's minds, but he's going up against Josh Norman. So I think Julio Jones is going to break 2,000 yards this season, so I think he's going to have an absolutely great week 1. So that's going to wrap up this video, and I'll see you guys next time.